Hi, I am Dr. Marianne Trent, and this is the 4-Minute Clinic Live, your daily prescription for better mental health. Let's talk about these chaps. They have big smiles on their faces, and yet there can be something called the smiling depressed. And that is people who feel anything but this, and yet still feel a need to put that front on. I just asked my children to find me their smiliest toys, and chocolate eyes and tappy were nominated. Is this something that you recognize in yourself? Do you feel that sometimes or often you feel the need to put a brave face on? What's that about? Could we benefit from being more ourselves? What do we aim to hide about ourselves by doing this? By pasting it on and telling the world that we're okay. Some people might think about it as being bubbly. What do we aim to protect in ourselves or to protect in others when we reach for the smile when actually we don't feel very smiley? Now, of course, as humans, we have the ability to be altruistic. We have the ability to put others first when it is of no benefit to ourselves. And that is something that I talk about in the Our Tricky Brain kit as well. But, if you recognize that you do this more often than not, then it might be a sign that actually it's time to think about making a change. It's time to think about being a little bit more honest with yourself and then a little bit more honest with others about your feelings, about the fact that you don't always feel as smiley as it might appear that you are. And this is something that crops up with clients really super often, that if they then do say to people, actually, I'm not feeling okay, people are like, oh, I didn't know, you always seem so smiley and confident and outgoing. But the question is, at what cost? What does it cost somebody to be able to put on that smile? And why aren't they showing their true selves and the true feelings? Because we all have such a complicated arrangement of feelings, guilt, shame, jealousy, grief, anger, so if all of that stuff is not coming out and all you see is the pasted smile. Hopefully you might have more teeth than poor Tappy here, he's not fared too well. Then that's an indication that actually that we may need to dig deep. It might be helpful to tap into some therapy. You might also like to check out the Feel Better Academy, which you can link to in the comments, the description with this video, because it helps people to know, to develop their self-esteem and their self-worth, and to know that they are valid and important people. Okay, so I hope that this is really useful. Does it resonate with you? Do you recognize in yourself or others the tendency to want to paste on that face? I do hope this is useful, and if you do find it useful, please do like, share, comment, tell your friends, engage, follow the hashtags, subscribe on YouTube, do all those good things, connect on LinkedIn. You know the deal. It's been so lovely catching up with you, and I will look forward to catching up with you next week for our next 4-Minute Clinic Live. Have a lovely weekend. Take care.